Minnesota state representatives are getting a big raise. It's a $14,000 pay hike. Raise takes effect this month. It was recommended by a special citizens commission. Voters did approve that commission. Oh, but WCCO chief political reporter Pat Kessler, we all knew that this was going to be as ridiculous and controversial as every time that legislators talk about raising their pay, right?
Yeah, that's true, and legislators haven't had a pay hike since 1999. Jesse Ventura was governor, so way back then. And Bill Clinton was president at the time. So think about this. They were making $31,000 a year. That's not a lot to raise a family if you're going to run for public office. And I know, a lot of people devalue the worth of public service. But if you want to get people to come to the Capitol and work, that's what lawmakers argue. You got to pay them enough to come here. So they got a pay raise, $14,000, as you mentioned, to $45,000. That's a lot of money, but it's right in line with what other states are paying in the Midwest anyway. So $45,000 is what they're going to get.
Hey, Pat, President Trump was famously critical of President Obama for playing golf during his presidency.
Oh, yeah.
He spent a lot of time on the golf course as of late, and there's a new report from golf.com that may explain why.
Yeah, really interesting. By the way, Golf Magazine says that President Trump is the best golfer president we've ever had. But it's very controversial, this article, at his Bedminster golf course, one of the Trump-owned golf courses that he frequents. He apparently, reportedly told a number of his golf partners that the White House is a real dump. The White House is a dump, says the president. That's why he goes to play golf at all his properties over the weekend. You're right, Matt. He did criticize President Obama for the times he golfed, but President Trump is golfing far more, almost every weekend
this is a
than
pretty
President Obama ever did.
Report, though. This is like a guy heard a guy say, like, this isn't exactly the best source report.
There's a lot more of what President Trump said, using a lot of intensifiers in his interview. But here's a question, a serious question. When all we know about what President Trump is reported to have said, they deny it, and then it turns out to be true.
True.
So you got to be skeptical about all
quickly,
this.
let's get to Minnesota Senator Al Franken on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert last night.
Fantastic.
Very funny. He was asked about his possible presidential run after being asked about some new political skills he's picked up. Check it out.
You say in the book that you've learned weird sociopathic political skills. What do you mean? Like what is the weirdest political skill you've had to learn?
Pivoting is not answering a question.
Senator Franken, do you plan to run for president in 2020?
You know, in my book, Stephen, Al Franken, Giant of the Senate, I talk about the importance of level-headed leadership.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, this is Al Franken now. He's, I guess if you like Al Franken, you could say he's the best of both, a serious politician and a very good comedian. If you oppose what Senator Franken is doing, you're going, oh, my goodness. But it is interesting because we've experienced this firsthand. Senator Franken has learned the skill of when you ask him a question, he talks for a long time and he pivots to something else. He's very, very good at that.
Yeah. You never do that, Pat. You always answer our questions.
I've never done it.
Nope,
Yes.
absolutely not. Thanks, Pat. We'll see you on TV at 5 and 6.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well.